Today I'm joined here with Simon Stang, the theater director at LCHS, and today we're going to be talking about their upcoming production of Mamma Mia that's coming to the Vic Juba in January. So thank you so much for coming in, Simon. I know theater has been a big part of my life, and it's important for kids to obviously get involved in the arts. So can you just tell me a little bit about the process that you've been going through so far with this production?
Well, we started way back in September with obviously auditions and casting, which is always the first hurdle to get over. And then you really start to dig into it, and we've been working tirelessly on our choreography, our harmonies, lead vocals, blocking, lines, all that stuff that the actors have to do. And then behind the scenes, there's costumes, there's set design, there's the pit band, there's just so many moving parts in a musical that it almost seems impossible to keep on top of everything. So,
and especially with plays, it's hard enough, but now with a musical, you have to add in the fact of dance steps, singing, and doing that acting all at the same time at points. So how has it been with the student actors that you are working with? How have they been able to, I guess, get into the rhythm?
Yeah, for some of them it's, you know, they've done it for a few years, so they're a little bit more used to it, but we definitely have more fresh faces this year. And for them, they're finding out how difficult it is sometimes to still stay in character while, you know, dancing, or how to, you know, stay in character while singing those songs and not just singing the songs, you know, like a concert. So it's been, I think a challenge, but they're all, you know, they're all stepping up to it, and I've been really impressed so far, especially as of late. It seems it always starts a little bit slower, but the last couple of weeks I've seen just some really, really big improvements in our chorus and our ensemble, like the support they've been giving, and our lead vocalists. You know, I think they're recognizing that it's crunch time now, so they're really putting in the time behind the scenes to get ready.
And being in the director's chair, how have you seen from starting it in September to right now? I know there's still a few more weeks to go, but how have you seen this show come to life?
I've started to just see some of the actors start to dive into their characters a little bit deeper. Starting to have a little bit more fun with the line delivery as their confidence grows, especially with singing. If you're not a singer first, that can be pretty daunting. So as I've seen them get more comfortable with their vocals or maybe with their choreography, you see them start having a little bit more fun. And that is great to see, like when they're actually laughing during rehearsals and they're not just, you know, focused so much on doing things right. That's when, you know, they start to have fun and then I start to have fun. And I think the whole production just starts to feel a little bit more real. It starts to, you know, get a little bit more life to it. So, yeah, that's all been happening again. Like I said, in the last couple of weeks, I've really seen some big changes.
And from the time that you started to, I guess, up to opening night, how much work do you think that the students, yourself, and anyone who's involved actually has put in to make this show possible?
Oh man, it'd be countless hours. I couldn't even put a number on it. And there's so many people. It's, you know, our cast is upwards of 50. Behind the stage, we have another, you know, 10. The pit band's another 10, and then there's so many people at the school, other teachers that are helping out with, be it costumes or set design. If you counted those hours up, you'd be, I don't even know. It's a lot, and then on top of that, the hours that I've been putting in. So it's just like, I always tell the students, until you're involved in one, I don't think you can fathom how much work goes into one behind the scenes to see what goes into making that, you know, that final production that you get to see in front of an audience.
Yeah, blocking a scene is tireless work because you put it on paper and then it may not go right when you're actually putting it to life. So how many revisions and changes have you had to make throughout seeing this?
Well, yeah, the changes are constant. I think every rehearsal we come in and it's, you know, this, you know, maybe it's this section that's not working and we tried a different way, or sometimes it's, whether a line's maybe not being delivered right, or and then you practice it, you know, just in a theater, And then you try to transition that to an actual set that's been designed for you. So that always comes with learning curves. And then you try to, you're rehearsing with, some sort of rehearsal CD, and then all of a sudden you transition to a real band. So that takes some work. So there's all these little pieces that, as we get closer to it, it becomes a little bit more real. And I think, it requires, as a director, it just requires me to kind of just be able to work on the fly and be able to adapt to those changes as they come along, and not get overwhelmed by them, because they're unavoidable. They're going to happen regardless.
And really quickly before we wrap up, can you just give me where people can find tickets and when the show will be running?
Of course. So it is running from January 10th to 17th at the Vic Juba Community Theatre. Tickets are available at the Vic Juba's box office or online at vicjubatheatre.ca. They're going fast, but there's still lots available. They're a great stocking stuffer if you're looking, if you got somebody in your family, you're looking for one more gift. I think it's a great addition, and it's going to be a fantastic show. So no worries there.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I know that this show is going to be a huge success, and all the hard work is definitely going to show during the performance. So thank you.
Much. Thank you.